This Torah class is brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.
There's an ancient tefillah that a Jew says at a time of distress, at a time of trouble. Elokah de Meir anini. May the God, literally of Meir, answer me. What is the meaning of this tefillah, Elokah de Meir anini? The source of this tefillah is the Gemara in Masechta Avodah Zarah Daf Yud Ches. The Gemara tells us that the sister-in-law of Rabbi Meir was in a very difficult, trying circumstance, an uncomfortable circumstance. She was in prison. And Rabbi Meir went to capture her, to save her from being violated. And he gave the jail warden some money to bribe him. And the jail warden says, okay, I will allow you to take your sister-in-law, but what should I do when the authorities come? And Rabbi Meir said, just say the tefillah, Elokah de Meir aneni. And sure enough, the jail warden tried it, and it worked. The Marsha asks a very important question on this Gemara. There's a principle. God does not associate with the righteous while they're still alive. That is why, so long as Yitzchak was alive, Hashem never used the terminology Elokei Yitzchak, but rather Pachad Yitzchak. It was only Elokei Avraham after the demise of Abraham. Because Hashem does not associate with the tzaddik while the tzaddik is alive, because no one is assured that they will live out their life in righteousness. We don't know for sure that somebody will remain a tzaddik until one's life is over. And therefore, the Marsha asks, how could Reb Meir say, Elokah de Meir aneni? May the God, literally, of Meir answer me? God does not associate with the righteous while they're still alive. The Marsha says in the second answer, that Elokah de Meir aneni does not refer to the God of Meir. Meir does not refer to the personage, Rebbe Meir. But rather, Elokah de Meir aneni refers, says the Marsha, that God who answered us and illuminated our lives, Elokah de Meir, the God that illuminated our lives in the times of Chanukah, aneni, answer me. The Marsha is revealing to us that the special tefillah, Elokah de Meir aneni, is specifically referencing the salvation of Chanukah. And the question is, why then, of all people, was it Rabbi Meir who always invoked the tefillah, Elokah de Meir aneni, if Meir does not refer to him, but rather Meir refers to the illumination of Chanukah? What is the connection between the personality Rabbi Meir and Chanukah? We say in the Al Hanisim that after the miracle of Chanukah, v'achar kein ba'u vanecha lidver beisach, and afterwards your children came into the temple. Why refer to the Jews as your children? Why not v'achar kein ba'u Yisrael, v'achar kein ba'u amecha? But why refer to Klal Yisrael as banecha in reference to the miracle of Chanukah? The answer is, the Chidah tells us in Parshas Miketz, in the Sefer Rosh David, that when Yosef instituted in Mitzrayim, v'chimesh, he instituted Chodesh, Mila, and Shabbos. And the Chidah goes on to explain that the reason why the Yevanim wanted to abolish Chodesh, Mila, and Shabbos is because these three mitzvahs demonstrate that we are children of Hashem. The fact that Bezdin, the Jewish people, declare when Rosh Chodesh begins, and Hashem endorses that, and Hashem empowers the Jewish courts to create Rosh Chodesh, that shows Hashem's great love for us. It shows we are Banim Lamakayim. The fact that we could keep Shabbos. Shabbos is the day of rest of God. It's like the scepter of God. No mere citizen could hold on to the scepter of God. How are we allowed to rest on the seventh day? Says the Chidah, because we are children of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and the son of the king could hold the scepter of the king. And Mila, the Chidah quotes the Zayar, also demonstrates we are Banim Lamakayim. The reason the Yevanim wanted to abolish these three mitzvahs is they wanted us to feel that we are no longer children to Hashem. Therefore then, says the Bnei Yissaschar, if Hashem restored the mitzvahs of Chodesh, Mila, and Shabbos, that then demonstrates that we are in fact Banim Lamakam. We are in fact the children of Hashem. Therefore, we say in Al Hanisim, V'achar kein bo vanecha. Upon returning to the Heichal, upon returning to the temple, we return as proud children of Hashem. We can offer that the reason why Rabbi Meir was the one who always invoked the light of Chanukah is because we know Reb Meir's worldview, as expressed in Masechta Kedushin Daf Lamed Vav. Reb Meir holds, "Bein kach ubein kach nikram banim." We are always the beloved children of Hashem. As opposed to the opinion of Rabbi Yehuda holds that when we fulfill the will of Hashem, we are considered as children. But if we're not fulfilling Ritzono Shamakayim, we are only His servants. Reb Meir holds we are always the children of Hashem. That was the worldview of the great Tana Rabbi Meir. Therefore, Reb Meir's worldview is that we are the children of Hashem, and Reb Meir is particularly connected to the Yom Tov of Chanukah. Therefore, it is Reb Meir who always prayed, Elokah de Meir aneni, may the God of Meir answer me, meaning, not referring to him, may the God who illuminated our lives in the times of Chanukah answer us. Reb Meir always invoked the miracle of Chanukah, because the miracle of Chanukah demonstrates we are children of Hashem, and Reb Meir's worldview was bein kach ubein kach nikram banim, that we are always the beloved children of Hashem. You know what's interesting? The Ben Ish Chai tells us in Parshas Vayeshev that one should light a candle on Rosh Chodesh Teves, on Chanukah, for the soul, in honor of the soul of Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes. And the Ben Ish Chai does not explain the reason for this. Reb Chaim Falaji writes this as well, that one should light a candle on Rosh Chodesh Teves in honor of Rabbi Meir. Rav Pinchas Zavichi suggests that Rosh Chodesh Teves is the yahrzeit of Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes. How fitting it is that Rabbi Meir Baal HaNes, whose worldview is that we are always the children of Hashem, passed away on Chanukah. Chanukah is the Yom Tov that demonstrates we are always the children of Hashem. There's an idea that on the day that a sage passes away, his teaching is imbued into the hearts of his students. On the day of the passing of Rabbi Meir, on Rosh Chodesh Teves Chanukah, it is forever ingrained on the hearts of the Jewish people. Bein kach ubein kach nikra'im banim. We are always the children of Hashem. So when you light the Ner Chanukah, remember we're celebrating and commemorating, we are banim lamakai. When you light a candle on Rosh Chodesh Teves, Le'ilu Nishmas Reb Meir, recognize that this is the Yom Tov, which sears onto our souls the great teaching of the Tana Reb Meir, that we are always the children of Hashem. Wishing everyone a freilich and Chanukah.
You've just experienced another Torah class brought to you by TorahAnytime.com.